Good morning, everybody. For the past year, I've been working hard to put the Department of Water and Power on a more sustainable path, a path towards transparency and accountability, a path towards clean, renewable energy, and a path towards fiscal health. It's been clear to me, and I think it's been clear to most people in the city, that the Department of Water and Power needs to change. So, the Department of Water and Power Commission, back in March of 2009, about a year ago, began to speak about the department's fiscal health and the need to increase the energy cost adjustment factor to account for the rising cost of energy and fossil fuels. So that you understand, some 85% of public utilities don't have a cap on that rising cost. They just pass the cost to the consumer. They do because the cost of energy has gone up, and we need that energy. People have to pay for it. In August of 2009, the Department of Water and Power Board recognized this need and proposed a 2-cent rate adjustment. The council rejected it and instead asked for an independent fiscal review. I supported the council in this decision because I knew that they needed to be convinced that the commission was not doing this on their own, but that they were doing because they wanted to. They were doing this because they had to. And so the council contracted, and I heard a few minutes ago, and I was listening to some of the testimony, just to tell you the lack of homework that's gotten done here. I heard a council member say to the general manager that the general manager contracted with PA Consulting. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, it was the city council that contracted with this independent consultant. Back in February, that independent consultant finished their exhaustive review, and they recommended an even larger rate adjustment than the Department of Water and Power Board. As you know, back in August, the Department of Water and Power Board recommended a rate adjustment of 2 cents per kilowatt hour. The independent consultant, PA Consulting, recommended a 2.7 cents increase per kilowatt hour. Now, the Department of Water and Power Board correctly used this independent review and approved a 2.7 cent rate hike spread over 4 quarters in a manner that not only secured the department's fiscal health, but also put us on a path to a greener, cleaner future. It did so by putting a lockbox on the 0.7, the difference between what the commission had originally proposed, the 2 cents, and the 2.7 cents that the independent consultant put forward. Now, I've listened to the council's concerns, and I agreed to a one-time 0.8% adjustment with added protections for residents and employers. The council rejected it. The Department of Water and Power Board listened to both the council and me and did its best to address the concerns, and over my objections, tried to meet the council halfway with an even more modest adjustment than what I authorized. And again, the council rejected it. The politics of no is no more sustainable than the Department of Water and Power's over-reliance on coal. Instead of acting in the tradition of past city councils, where progressives put partisanship aside and position Los Angeles as a national leader, council leadership has demonstrated what we've seen at the national level. They've shown the result of the politics of no, with the council leadership saying no to every attempt at compromise. At the Department of Water and Power Board's attempt at compromise, no to their own outside independent fiscal review, we've seen the detrimental effects of only saying no, and it is simply not acceptable for the council leadership to continue this practice. The facts tell us that the cost of energy and fossil fuels will only continue to rise. The facts tell us that the Department of Water and Power gets 44% of its energy from coal. The facts tell us that the state will soon penalize us because of that over-reliance on coal. And the facts tell us that the Department of Water and Power has been under-collecting by $6 million per week. And the facts tell us that the national agencies have withdrawn the Department of Water and Power's credit rating because of this under-collection. Now, the facts don't lie. There are no easy decisions or simple ways to solve this crisis. But as the CEO of this great city, it is my responsibility to make these difficult but necessary decisions to steer the city out of crisis and onto solid financial ground. And as such, I am asking the CAO to develop a plan to shut down all general funded city services, with the exception of public safety and revenue-generating positions, for 2 days per week, beginning the week of April 12th. I'm calling an emergency meeting of the EERC to discuss the next steps to addressing this fiscal crisis and ways to balance our budget. We can no longer wait. We can no longer keep saying no. We must act now.